Horton'S. It's the Reynolds breakfast box with scrambled eggs, and it comes with a choice of bacon or sausage. I got both. Why not, right? Got an orange juice and a medium-sized coffee, 1 cream, 1 sugar, and a couple of assorted donuts. I mean, you can't go to Tim Hortons without getting some donuts. Now, before I get started, Uncle Steak Hips, his little guy Blair, will be due on August 25th. So a big shout out to Blair, who's turning 2, and Blair's awesome mom, Nicola, who apparently, according to Uncle Steak Hips, is the most amazing mother in the world. So I hope I pronounced that right, Nicola. Anyways, I'm sure she's an awesome mom. And little Blair is just an awesome little dude, and I can't believe he's 2 already. I remember an uncle was telling me that, he was going to be a dad, and things are really changing, and now here he is, a little guy, is 2 years old, and all those changes are always for the better. You got to make a few adjustments, and they're always for the better. So anyways, a big shout out to all of you as well, all my awesome viewers out there. Okay, so the Ryan Reynolds scrambled egg box. I just want to put my glasses on and have a look at it. Now, okay, so there it is. So, apparently, I don't know a lot about Ryan Reynolds. I know he's been in some action movies. I looked up a few facts and figures. He was the second highest paid actor for a couple of years. He's a philanthropist. The minute I read that, I liked him immediately. That's what I like, is when people share their good fortune, And why? I just want to know why Tim Hortons partnered with him, but I guess they had their reasons. I believe he's Canadian. Maybe that's something to do with it. So anyways, he likes his scrambled eggs and hash browns and bacon and sausage with chipotle on it. So these scrambled egg boxes are quite popular. Tim Hortons never had one before. But apparently Ryan Reynolds likes this with chipotle, so I'm about to try it and find out what it's like. So, here it goes. Okay, we got some hash browns, some scrambled eggs. They're in there somewhere. Well, I gotta tell you right off the bat, that's awesome. That is really good. I've never had chipotle on a breakfast item of any kind before, but I think I'm suddenly a big fan. So there's some hash browns in there. I'm going to turn this around like that. Maybe bring it a tad bit closer. So I got some bacon there and some sausages, some eggs. I wasn't sure it came with toast. I forgot to ask. This is really awesome. I really like this. Great idea. Great idea. I'm thinking this breakfast box, just by itself, there's a big chunk of hash brown with the scrambled eggs and whatever, and hash browns and bacon sausage would be very good, but that chipotle really adds to it. I'll tell you right now, if I were wanting breakfast in the morning, I'd gladly have this. When I went there, they said, "Do you want the box or the wrap?" And I said, "I'll take the box," because that's the reason I went there was I wanted the box, not the wrap. I've had the wraps before, and they're pretty good, I have to admit. I asked for large orange juice, and all they had was these ones in the bottle. It's quite thirsty today. It's still really hot up here. We've not had rain in a long time. And in the winter we hardly had any snow at all, so there was no snowpack to melt. Very little, so things dried up pretty quick. I would like to have seen the bacon cooked a little bit more. It's kind of flopping around a bit. When I picked this up, I put everything into one of my reusable shopping bags. I took this out, it was kind of wet on the bottom. I know scrambled eggs can kind of weep a little bit, as I just assumed that's what it was. I'm sold on this thing. This is good. Like, this is really good. You know, you basically just got the scrambled eggs, the hash browns, mixed together with your choice of bacon or sausage. And like I said, I got both. When I first opened it up, I thought there was too much chipotle on there. I thought, oh, this is going to be kind of gross. But it's just mostly on the top. I'm wishing now I had more. And next time I'll get 2 orange juices. I didn't know it'd be so small. So it's really hot in here right now because I have to keep my doors and windows closed because it helps keep the outside noise down. This is super delicious. You know, when you're hungry, right? This is a perfect meal if you're kind of on the run. If you're going somewhere and you gotta sit there and eat in your car, you know, or if you're, you know, going out on a boat or something, you know, you take one of these with you, man. Of course, you want to eat right away, but yeah, it's good. Normally, when I eat in a restaurant, I put ketchup on my hash browns. A lot of times, and we did this the other night, Linda and I will have breakfast for dinner. I always put ketchup on my hash browns, or my fried potatoes, whatever. Yeah, if I'd known they were that small, I'd have got 2. they chop up the sausage and the bacon and the hash browns and mix it all in with the scrambled eggs. I thought it'd be scrambled eggs and hash browns separately, and the bacon and the sausage sitting on top. Wow, this is good. Hard to get the last little bits out. I was skeptical. I gotta be honest, I was skeptical about that little box. I thought, that is a good product. I'm sold on that. I think it still kind of tastes the chipotle. There's a little bit of heat there, you know. Now I asked for 2 donuts. I just said, 2 donuts of your choice when that went to the drive-thru. I'm not crazy about green sprinkles. It's not my first choice for donuts. But it's not going to make any difference. It's all going to taste the same anyway. But I love crullers. Oh, that's good. That's delicious. That's so good. These crullers just melt in your mouth. What I should do instead of asking for a couple of donuts of your choice, like assorted, just ask for a couple of crullers. I'm for sure going to have that again. One of those is perfect for me, like quite filling. If I was eating on the run, that'd be perfect. Like a lot of times Linda and I head out on a little, day trip or mini vacation or something. If we have a ferry to catch or something, we hit the nearest McDonald's or Tim Horton's or something and grab a breakfast item. What I liked about that, really liked about it, was it was like eating breakfast, And I'm one of these people, I don't mind if my food touches, like if my eggs touch my potatoes. Some people can't stand that. I like to mix all my stuff together, so that's perfect for me. One thing about Tim Hortons, the donuts are always fresh. I just said green is not my favorite color for sprinkles, but they all taste the same. I love the texture. I bite into it, that sort of crunchy texture of the sprinkles. That's good. recording this on a Saturday, and it's very, very quiet today. Very quiet. I like that. The drive-thru wasn't too busy. There's only 2 vehicles in front of me, and they just went bang, bang. They get you through pretty quick. All of this was $15.65, I think. So the breakfast box, the donuts, the juice, and the coffee. I've always thought Tim Hortons was very reasonably priced. Man, it's warm in here. Woo. When I walk the dog, oops. When I walk the dog, in the evenings I have to hose her down, and in the mornings she's all gung ho to get going. But after about 15 minutes, it really slows down. It's just so hot out. I take her up to the school ground. Let her run across the school ground. And it's always hot there. That was good. Now we know what Ryan Reynolds eats for breakfast. I wonder if Tim Hortons would ever partner with me. I could have a little egg box. Sprinkle it with some Lee's chicken. Have a bubbly. I was never a fan of their coffee for the longest time because they always put too much cream in it. See, a lot of people who want 2 cream, 2 sugar, they call it double, 2 cream, 2 sugar. In a coffee this size, that's a medium size. And 1 cream, 1 sugar is enough. Even on a large coffee, 1 cream, 1 sugar, because when they put cream in it, man, they just pull that tea down and out it comes, you know. It's like, wow, you know, it's just too milky and creamy if it's too much. This is just right. So I just get 1 of each. And it's funny, I never put sugar in my coffee at home, ever. Only in restaurants or takeout coffee. Never have sugar in my coffee at home. Weird, huh? Not sure why that is. Oh man, I feel good. That was delicious. This is one of those breakfasts that, you want to tell people about, hey, have you tried that egg box, it's good, and with wasn't until maybe, I don't know, 20 years ago maybe, I remember I thought, what is this, I remember trying it, I was like, wow, that's good, I know growing up, my mom was a very, very basic cook. We had mayo and ketchup, and that was about it. Miracle Whip, Kraft Miracle Whip, that's what she liked, Kraft Miracle Whip. She used to like that. I remember one time, you chop up fruit like fruit salad, you mix whipped cream with it, you mix it all together. Wow, she didn't use whipped cream, she used Miracle Whip. I was like, my gosh. Wow. Fruit Miracle Whip, it's just wrong. But anyway, well, my friends, there it is. That was delicious. Oh, it's warm in here. My eyes are starting to water. I can't wait till I can open that slider over there, get some fresh air in. At nighttime, it's been cooling down a bit. The days are getting shorter, as you noticed, right? I heard on the news, on the weather, it's about 3 minutes a day or something. But the days are getting shorter, but they've definitely been cooling down. Like, I sometimes take Marcy the dog for a walk at about 8:30 at night, because the sun's down. We're going down in a lot more shady areas. There's a nice breeze blowing, and otherwise she just overheats. And so do I. I cut the lawn last night at about 7:30, and oh man, I was feeling kind of sick after. I came in, drank a bunch of water. It was just like I was just sweating. My chest just sweats like crazy, And I wanted to run down to the store. Linda's son-in-law dropped over, so we talked for a while. And I wanted to run down the store about 8:45. And so I hopped in the shower real quick, had my shower and put on a clean shirt, not this one, but a different one. And, I just felt so much cleaner. Otherwise, I get down the store and I'm all sweaty. And it kind of grosses people out. It's funny, Linda the other day, she was going somewhere and she's going like this, going to give me a kiss. She said, I don't want to give you a hug because you're too sweaty. She has her hands back like that, right? Can't blame her. Oh. Wow. Wow. That was delicious. Okay, my friends. That was it. Try one of these Tim Hortons boxes if you have a chance. I know a lot of people don't have a Tim Hortons where they live, but it's really good. They may not have it at Tim Hortons where you live, but it's very good. And once again, little Blair, so nice that you're having your second birthday, little man. That's so cool. And to his awesome parents. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Look after yourselves, look after each other. You want a shout out, hit me up. If you haven't heard your shout out, just wait a week or two. If you still haven't heard it, let me know and I can send you the link to where it is, or maybe I went, oops, I forgot, and I can do another one, okay? So in the meantime, look after yourselves, look after each other, stay amazing out there in the land of awesome, and we'll see you next time.